Today I'm going to talk about parking lots in Japan. All parking lots in Japan are paid. Free parking lots can be found near komaini, supermarkets. There's a video about it on my channel. Only there will be free parking, because you buy goods there, groceries. But mostly parking lots are paid. It costs money to come somewhere and put your car. In shopping centers, too. But often you have 2 hours to leave your car without paying, do your business and come back. So, about parking lots. I ride a small bike, a lot of people ride bikes. You have to leave them somewhere. Parking lots are convenient for that. Parking costs 100 yen for bikes and 200 yen for bikes. And like I said, 2 hours is free. This is what a parking lot looks like. There are a lot of parking lots. You can always see signs like this. A green sign means there are spaces available. Now we see a parking lot for bicycles and motorcycles. As you can see by the red sign, the bike spaces are taken. I'm going to get my bike now and make one space available. The limit is 125 cubic centimeters, so only small bikes are allowed. But now we're going to see a wide variety of motorcycles parked downstairs. This is where we go down the stairs. We slow down our transportation and go down. There is an automatic elevator that works here. We hold our bike and the belt moves and lifts it up. Very comfortable and convenient. We come to the turnstile. Here we have the bike down. And here we can see how the bike is lifted. We need to press the button and take a ticket. We've taken the ticket and we're through. There's a different entrance for bikes, and therefore a different rate. Since my bike is already parked there, we just walk through. This is what the motorcycle parking lot looks like. There are quite a few bikes here that are bigger than 125 cubic centimeters. And they still get put here. We can see the signs. This is where the bikes are parked. That's where the bikes should be. But there were more bikes, so they put them there too. And in the distance, we can see the bikes. Now, let's have a look. This is a 150 to 160 cubic centimeters Honda PCX, for example. And here's a Yamaha for about 50 cubic centimeters. But still these bikes are parked here. They're not raced, and that's very common. This moped here is definitely not 125 cubic centimeters, but it's quite a nice bike. There's also a lot of bicycles here. Bicycles are more popular. Bicycles are put on these special support devices. This is to store them more compactly and to keep them from falling off. Let's pay for our parking. Separately, I can say about theft. It doesn't exist here. I leave my helmet on the mirror, people leave their rain gear here. Nobody takes it. There are guards here who may not work at all. We'll take a card like this. They gave it to us at the terminal. The date and time I entered the parking lot is stamped here. We go to the machine. There is also a sign that this is a payment zone. We insert the card. The machine activates when we approach it. We see that we have to pay 200 yen. We pay 200 yen. Now we see the new date on the card. I've paid for parking. We can move out. Let's make room for bikes because the machine doesn't give cards anymore. That means people with mopeds can't come in here. But now I'll make room and someone will be happy. 200 yen for bike parking, 100 yen for bikes. If you manage to get your bike out and back in 2 hours, or unhook the bike cable, then parking is free. But you'll have to run. The gates have opened for us. We can ride on. Here's the escalator started immediately, we can go up. There's someone coming towards us on a moped. We've made room for him, so he can get a ticket. We're out of the parking lot. So I've told you how it works. 200 yen you have to pay if you drive to work or school. I think it's a normal price for a bike to be safely stored in a good place. That's basically the culture of Japan. You don't just leave your equipment here. So you can see clean streets, beautiful views. Everything that we shoot in other videos is because people don't leave their cars, bikes, and bicycles here. Everything is in its place.